Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the ladder when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the New England Patriots. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Wait, set, 53!
Check, 53 is Mike.
Come on, baby, come on, let's go. Sugar! Hey, exit. Hey, ball 66.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's 2nd down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Check, 53.
72.
Brady now to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down. These two teams, the Eagles and the Pats, did not meet in the regular season last year, so their last official bout was in Super Bowl 52 in Minneapolis. Everybody remembers that one with the Eagles staking claim to their first ever title. And the Philly special went down in football history with Nick Foles catching the pass from Trey Burton in the end zone. What a game that was. Going deep for Hopkins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie 2nd rounder from Penn State. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180! 81. They're going to need some therapy after this. 51. 51.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, get excited. Let's go, let's go.
Wait, set. 29. Alpha.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Right to the end.
They'll run with a former Super Bowl hero. It's James White. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yo.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Hey, Alabama.
From the 41, Brady. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Fletcher Cox, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Hey, Wahoo.
53. Right here. 53 is the Mike. 53 is the Mike. Come for you.
Alert. Back.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. And it's 3rd down.
Check.
Alpha.
53 is the Mike. 53. Check 53. 3 buzz. 3 rip.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line.
I hope you brought your
72.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Hey, echo.
Mike 53. Come on. 53 is the Mike. 53.
Alert.
On 1st down, Brady. Flushed out right. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted. The coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, The blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Come on, hey, 66. Hey, 66.
On 2nd and 7, Brady. And it's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Throwing now is Brady. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3 and out.
Hey, check it. Regular.
Brady now on first down.
Under 10, 10.
Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Stops short of the 25. The nice move couldn't ultimately free him. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Bunch. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
What we got? What we got? What we got?
Now wins. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Lawrence Guy able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
From the gun, it's Wentz. A spin. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So put 3 on the board, but from that far into enemy territory, probably hoping for more.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together on the sideline, talk about it, right? Because you get that far, that deep, you want to come away with a touchdown. They'll take the 3. But they're going to file it away for the future.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
First down, here's White. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Brady. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. 1 play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching. punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A big pickup of 38. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Brady now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Wait, that 29. Alpha.
Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go,
Bandit.
Let's go.
Come here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that's the 2nd time they've gotten to Brady, and you've got to do it a variety of ways. You want your regular pressure. Sometimes you have to bring extra. But in this case, they got to him, and that just doesn't happen very often.
It's a rarity. He's just such a veteran in his pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Wentz going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Working from the gun, Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles first down, 18 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
I'm here all day.
To throw is Wentz. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Here we go. Right there, 54. Right there, 54.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. The Sanders has got it complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And the kick by Elliott is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Right back to Sanders on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
3 buzz. Watch the eye.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Wentz. Ertz over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first.
That's it, baby. That's it.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check nickel.
Hey, 57.
Now Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Crunch.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Flushed out, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Jannard Avery. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And he's going to get this up to the 24-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go. Number 53. Mike 53. Watch a slant. Switch.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
On first down, they run with Howard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
On second down now, it's Sanders. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
Now Sanders. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Mike 51. Oh, get him, get him, get him.
Check 9, check 9.
This is Howard on second down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Brady going to throw. Flush to his right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Go, go.
Brady to throw again. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check.
Hey, Alpha.
Check. 53's Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
All right, here we go.
They do go for it. It's Brady, and it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the Patriots' 47-yard line.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
Here's Wentz to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Easy work.
20.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. I'm coming.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing. And
he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. On second and a long way to go. Brady. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
I got him.
Another run here with Sanders. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today.
Brady and the Patriots now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, they're scared. Hey, both 66.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Give him 9 there on a first down completion. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Ozzie, bravo.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down.
Let's go, D.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll run with White, and this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
On 1st down, Sanders. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Wentz on the keeper. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 2-yard line.
Howard all alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
I got it. What's this on?
And they will take a knee here.
Wentz on the keeper. The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I